Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Max from Foot Temple Spa and Reiki Master 13, and I am here to do a special reading for tonight, which is Friday the 13th, weekend of the full moon, and it's a special night, I believe. And I've just been called to do a special reading for you guys. And let's go ahead. I'm going to pick three cards, one for the masculine, the feminine, and the collective, and I'm going to be using the Starseed Oracle card deck. Okay. Um, and obviously, I'm going to do an angel number to make sure that it's not a reading with Max without that. At any rate, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask for my angels and guides to come forward and pull a message for the collective, for the divine feminine, divine masculine, divine feminine, and the collective. And we'll pull three cards, and I will do the reading for you. So let's see what's up. Let's knock some good energy into this deck. I'll ask the archangels to come forward and to protect the reading so that nothing interferes with it, and that my message take what works and leave what doesn't, and we'll go from there. Okay. So first things first, let's go for the divine masculine. Okay. So there's one for the divine masculine. The divine feminine. I thought I had two cards there. And we'll go for the collective. Okay, first things first. Divine masculine. Earth school, life's lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. That is Earth school for the divine masculine. Okay, because the earth is a school, and what are we here to learn on earth? We're here to learn how to manipulate energy. So that's something that you're going to want to focus on in this coming time to do that. So let's see what this says. So Earth School for the divine masculine. Earth School, learning how to be human in a world in the world but not of it. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world but not of it. To realize they are souls having a human experience and to be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who learn those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God, and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend toward the immanence have attached themselves more to the earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in the physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul, having a human experience, means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence. Being in the world but not of it. Most star seeds are drawn toward transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you are being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a body on earth, and you're being called to focus more on your energies in the physical world. To learn how to be a human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. And the star soul inquiry for this is: do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? How can you find a greater balance between the two? So that's what the divine masculine is tasked with: finding a balance between the earth, being of the earth, and of physical things, and of the heavens. Now we have the divine feminine, which is lifting the veil. Lifting the veil. And the divine feminine says, questioning everything, anything, anything unaligned must go, divine feminine. And remember, we all have divine masculine and divine feminine within us. And anything that's not aligned with you has to go. So it's a time of letting go of those things no longer aligned to you, which is a period of growth. Lifting the veil. Questioning everything aligned, anything unaligned must go. Things aren't always as they seem. This era is one of uncovering mistruths so we can remember ancient truths. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as our own lives. If you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for you, who for you, for who you are and you've grown. Sorry. If you pull this card, you're being called energetically to scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for you, for who you are and how you've grown. To dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others but no longer do. Some starseeds here are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen worlds, to shine a light on the things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the survival and well-being of Earth. To stand for and protect those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. Some starseeds cannot tolerate things that are congruent. They are here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the Creator at large. If we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. You're being called to trust yourself, notice what's out of alignment, and then take the baby steps required to bring it back into humanity. This is no easy feat, but so worthwhile, both individually and for the planet. And the Starseed Soul inquiry for this one is: what isn't congruent in your life? What isn't congruent in your life? How are you being called to bring it back into harmony? And that's lifting the veil for the divine feminine. Now we have the collective, lost lands. For the collective, lost lands. And this says, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. So for the collective, lost lands. The world is far more ancient than our documented history suggests. As souls, many of us have experienced ancient eras on this planet that were much more advanced than ours today. As we begin to remember these times, the rememberings and gifts can come flooding back. At this stage in the Earth's timeline, we need the wisdom of the ancients to survive the species. You're being called to connect with the lost wisdom of your own soul. If you feel guided to make a change in your life, to take a step in a new career path, birth a creation, or bring an idea to life, but feel unprepared, this card is calling you to consider what you've done this before. Perhaps your soul has wisdom beyond what your lifespan can imagine. Perhaps the intuitive hints and ideas you are receiving are divinely guided. Perhaps you've been preparing for this time. Some think that lost lands exist in the past. Others believe that they exist today in a different dimension. I believe these ancient lands also exist in the souls of those who experience them. If the card comes to you, perhaps the wisdom of the lost lands such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and Avalon exists within you. And through your surrendering to the intelligence of your soul, you can unlock the seeds of these ancient lands so we can learn from the mistakes and usher in a new age. And place the card at the portal of your heart and whisper the following: I unlock any forgotten wisdom and soul gifts from past lifetimes. And there we have it. So Unlock your soul truth. Okay, now angel number. I'm trying to do this quickly because I want to see if I can get this under 10 minutes, but it doesn't look like it. So I'm going to give you an angel number now. 558. 558. The road ahead is clearing and you are moving toward forward in a fearless way. Know that divine love is on your side. And there you have it. Guys, I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful evening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This link is, you can view this on Reiki Master 13. Don't forget to ding that bell so that you will find out when I upload more readings. And also, if you want a free reading with me or a personal reading with me, contact us at Foot and Soul Temple Spa. And you can call Lucia, my partner, at 289-260-3383. We'll be happy to schedule you in and get this done. All right, guys, that's it for me tonight. I wish you all the best. Namaste.